Hi, my name is Emily Good. I've tried to film this 4 times now, but my kids are not cooperating. But it's very important for me to talk about this book, so I'm going to try to get through and hopefully 5th time's a charm. So, I want to talk about my favorite new character by an old favorite author. L.M. Montgomery wrote Anne of Green Gables. You have probably heard of it. My box set is somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it's at. Oh, it's back there. So yeah, okay. So she wrote Anne of Green Gables. I grew up loving Anne of Green Gables. I grew up reading the books, watching the movies. My grandma Rose loves the book and got us into them. My mom is very into them. Therefore, I was very into them. So I was shocked when a few months ago I was scouring YouTube. I came across a video. I wish I would have saved it or written it down because I do not remember who introduced me to Emily of New Moon by L.M. Montgomery. So this person was talking about how she loved Anne of Green Gables, but that she almost loved the Emily of New Moon trilogy more. She was saying it was a little bit more mature content, maybe a little bit darker, which really spoke to me. I immediately found the same versions because she had these are the Tundra versions. Typically in any of the videos that I've watched about Emily of New Moon, the people typically have the older ones, the very small like mass market versions. This is the Tundra version. It was quite difficult to find. I think I found it on Thrift Books, and all of my copies are a little bit beaten up, which is fine. Like this one came with a tear in it, and that's fine with me. I don't mind it at all. I just am obsessed with the covers, just like the watercolor of it. So it's a trilogy. I can't talk about the full trilogy right now because I have only finished Emily of New Moon, but I do want to talk to you about Emily of New Moon, just in case, because like I said, when I saw that person's video talking about it, I had never even heard of it. I did not know that there was like a whole nother series that L.M. Montgomery had written, that it's so Emily is not Anne, obviously. She's a different character, but there are similarities. Like if you liked the writing style of Anne of Green Gables, I do believe that you would really like Emily of New Moon as well. So Emily of New Moon starts out, you have Emily Starr. She is living in a house with just her dad who has fallen sick and living with the nanny. Okay, so yes, okay, so it starts out, her dad is sick, she's living with just her dad. Her mom passed away a long time ago, and she comes to find out that her dad doesn't have very much longer to live. I have to say, he didn't have long in the book, which is not a spoiler. It's like the main plot point of the book. It's how Emily ends up in New Moon. Her dad was one of the sweetest men I've ever met in a book. He was just, I loved the way that once Emily found out that he was dying, the way that he just spoke to Emily with so much love and giving her strength, and I really, really, really enjoyed their talk. It was beautiful, and it immediately brought me in. So this is a book. I forget what ages it's technically for, but it is like a children's series. I forget what ages it's for. Let me see. Hang on, I'll pause it. Okay, well, it doesn't say it in here, but I think it's for like ages. I think it's like appropriate for ages like 10 to 14. I loved it. Okay, so once Emily's dad passes away, she is sent to, she's got a big, like, prestigious family on her mom's side. And apparently, like, her mom left her prestigious family to go be with Emily's dad. So Emily has never met these people. And these people are not a fan of Emily's dad, who just passed away, who Emily, of course, loves more than anything. So that is a major plot point. So you've got Emily, who is so strong-willed. So if you've read Anne, Anna's very strong-willed, but Emily is stronger, I have to say. She's extremely well thought out. The book is written in journal entries to her dad. She writes lots of journal entries, and it, like, kind of goes back and forth from, like, journal entries to like so it goes back and forth kind of from, like, journal entries to, like, a regular book. But I love the way that she writes to her dad. It's how she feels close to him. But her aunt, who she ends up going to live with, does not approve of her writing, really. So she kind of has to do it in secret. So she goes to live at New Moon with her Aunt Elizabeth, her cousin Jimmy, and her Aunt Laura. Her Aunt Laura and her cousin Jimmy are two kind of kindred spirits who she has there, and they are kind of really what help get her through. And it's just, Emily of New Moon is basically her first time of living at New Moon. She comes to love it. She's very connected with the outdoors like Anne was. She very much appreciates, she has the Wind Woman who is, like, outside. It's her friend, kind of like Anne of Green Gables, how she, like, has her friend in the mirror. So there are different similarities, but honestly, I have to say, I haven't read Anne of Green Gables in a couple years, I feel like, so I don't know if I can really say, but I feel like I'm loving Emily so much, and I'm loving the trials that she's going through. I love the way that she holds herself so proud. I love that she's so connected to her dad, to her mom, who I don't remember if she's, like, really remembers her, because I feel like her mom passed away when she was very, very young. But through being at New Moon, where her mom grew up, she starts to get that connection as well. And it's just so beautiful. And I just think that if you are a fan of Anne of Green Gables and you haven't checked out Emily of New Moon, I definitely recommend it. I think I am going to vlog. I'm 89 pages into Emily Climbs, and I am enjoying that already as well. And so I might vlog, like, reading Emily Climbs and Emily's Quest, because I'm just enjoying the story so much. Emily is a writer. She writes poetry. She is just very connected with herself, and I just think that if you like Anne of Green Gables, or if you don't and you just, like, are looking for kind of a classic that is also kind of easy to read, I definitely recommend this trilogy. And I feel like I can say that even though I haven't finished the trilogy. I will definitely this month. That is definitely top priority. But yeah, Emily is my newest favorite character for sure. If you have read it, I would love to hear if you feel the same way. How did you hear about Emily of New Moon? Yeah, that's what I have to say about it. So that's what I'm currently reading. That's what I just finished. Oh, girl. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say bye, okay? All right. right. So I will keep updating you on Emily of New Moon trilogy and talk to you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.